Tonight continues the 2-game final. 3 finalists and one shall be crowned the champion of Zoom Jeopardy Second Chances Tournament. Here are our 3 finalists. A food scientist from New York, KP Watershed, whose first game total equals 24,000 points. A DoorDash driver from Tennessee, Brooke Wilson, whose first game total equals 17,600 points. And a game design student originally from New Jersey, Jack Walsh, whose first game total equals 20,800 points. And now, here is the host of Zoom Jeopardy, Matthew Fox.
Oh boy. Hello everyone. Welcome to the very last game of our Zoom Jeopardy Championship, Second Chance Championship, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter because we have a close game here. I mentioned the scores earlier here. Very close game. It's anyone's game. We could have predicted this. KP, you took the lead coming into this game. But I can't predict this one, guys. I really can't. And I'm very excited. And again, each one of you guys is in my vision as a winner. So congrats to the 3 of you as we head into the final game. This is all for the marbles, guys. Keep that in mind. We're about to determine the winner in your second chance journey. All right, Jack, we're still going to follow the rules here. So you pick first out of these categories. Good luck. Starting off with, hey, how about you try on the hat? TV Guide says, U.S. city nicknames. We give you the nickname, you give us the city. Mobile applications, Unreal Estate, and onomatopoeia. All right, Jack, kicking it off.
Let's start with Mobile 800.
This game, based off an anime series, caused many injuries when it was released in 2016, as people were staring at their screens while walking on the street. Jack.
What is Pokemon Go?
That is correct. That brings you to 800.
Let's go Mobile 1000.
After the USA, it is this Asian country that is the second largest app market, an emerging market for app development and IT industries. Jack?
What is China?
No, I'm sorry. KP.
What is Russia?
No, I'm sorry. AJ, do you want to cash in? Yes.
What is Japan?
No.
South Korea.
No. It's actually India. India.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. At least all 3 of you got it wrong.
Good question. Yeah.
That was a toughie.
Okay, back to you, Jack.
Let's go Onomatopoeia 8.
Nothing but net. Jack.
Swish. What is Swish?
That's correct. Thank you for correcting yourself. And that brings you out of the hole at 600.
Onomatopoeia 1000.
A brief setback as well as a brief spasm. What's a hiccup? A hiccup?
Onomatopoeia 6.
It precedes time to mean a moment of pressure. AJ.
What is crunch?
Yep, crunch is the sound word there, and you're almost out of the hole at -400, but you still have some work there.
All right, let's go with U.S. city nicknames for 800.
Answer is the Daily Double. Well, AJ, I know you didn't want to start out this way, but you're at -400. You can wager up to 1,000 though. Keep in mind.
I'm going to. Why not? Might as well.
So for a positive 600 with this clue. Sin City.
What is Las Vegas, Nevada?
Yes, that's correct. That brings you to a positive 600, bringing you out of the hole and tied with Jack.
Okay, we'll do U.S. city nicknames for 6.
Space City. KP?
What is Houston?
Yes, that's correct. You stuck between another one there?
I just wasn't totally sure. Like, there's Orlando does launches too, right? But yeah, it's not Orlando.
Also, you could have done Seattle because
that was the space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
go
what I was
ahead.
thinking.
Let's stick with it. Let's go U.S. city nicknames for 1,000.
Emerald City. What is Seattle?
Let's go try on a hat for 6.
This term, most popular in Alice in Wonderland, came from mercury poisoning from ancient hatters endured to make hats. KP.
What is a Mad Hatter?
Yeah, Mad Hatter. That's correct. And that brings you out of the hole, out of the pot of 200.
Let's go hat for 8.
The tradition of wearing hats at this sport began at the Royal Ascot in Britain. This is tradition was adopted at events such as the Kentucky Derby. AJ?
What is horse racing?
Yep, that's correct. Horse racing.
Let's go with city nicknames for 2.
Windy City. KP?
What is Chicago?
Yes.
Let's go Unreal Estate for 2.
Fictional city in Batman. Jack?
What is Gotham?
Yep, Gotham City is correct. And we're going to do one more clue.
Let's go Unreal 4.
In order to visit Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, you would need one of these found in a chocolate bar. KP?
What is a golden ticket?
Yep, that's it. Correct. That would do 800, tied with Jack. But AJ takes the lead as we head into our first commercial break of this final game. We'll be right back after this. And we are back. Our last time we get to talk to our contestants here, unfortunately, but it's on good graces. KP, you enter this game with the lead, and you're still a food scientist last time I checked, from New York. Talk to me. What do you have a favorite moment from Zoom Jeopardy so far out of the 4 games you played?
I mean, I guess, winning is probably the top moment. It took a few tries to get there for sure, but it's been a fun experience. I feel like I've gotten to try a few different strategies, a little more conservative, a little more risky, and hopefully all that pays off in this game because this is some top-notch competition.
And this is the most important game yet. So thank you for that, KP. AJ, DoorDash driver, wrapping up season 1. How you doing, AJ?
My experience was really weird because like the first game I felt like I did really well, and then I missed one double and I'm just gone, and Sabrina just gets another like post from no one else in the final victory, which it hurt a little bit because I came in, I was like, I'm gonna beat her, I'm just gonna move on, be the last champ of the season, and it didn't happen. But coming into this tournament, I felt really, I felt less confident, but now that I've made it to the end and like I'm up against 2 of the best players in the tournament as well, I feel pretty good about myself. Even if I don't win, like I might be, you never know.
And you still hold the record for largest daily double wager, so
I do, and it might be broken in double today. I might get a little, frenetic. Might pull out a James Holzhauer wager, but you never know.
Okay. Good luck, AJ. And Jack, game design student. What about you, Jack? I mean, you definitely had a unique experience so far.
Yeah, I mean, I started this game playing off in a literal blackout. And I was on track to beat Sabrina, and then I basically peaked and dipped as hard as I could. And then the other 2 games that I've played, I mean, I've been really dominant, and I didn't realize like how much I loved trivia and all of this before playing this game. So it's like, well, now I'm in the finals, so there's nothing really else to do except win.
Yeah, and I think that's why we all do this ultimately, is we love the game of Jeopardy and we love finding out new things about ourselves that we didn't know. So that was our last interview portion of the tournament. Cries, but who is last there? Sorry.
What was the last clue? Was it the U.S. city? I think it was. No, it was Unreal Estate for 4.
Yeah,
it was
golden
KP.
ticket.
It was KP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yep.
Go ahead, KP.
I got a golden ticket. Let's go U.S. cities for 4, please.
Twin City. KP.
What are Minneapolis and St. Paul?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. We were just looking for Minneapolis, but yes, that's correct.
There's 2 of them. They're twins.
Yeah, that's true. You kind of outsmarted me there. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's go from real estate to unreal estate for 6.
Home to the Na'vi people, featured in Avatar, it was built in Disney's Animal Kingdom. Jack.
What is Pandora?
Yes, that's correct. What happened there, AJ?
I clicked it. I just didn't get into the button.
All right, back to you, Jack.
Unreal 4-8.
Village outside of Hogwarts in Harry Potter. KP.
What is Hogsmeade?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's go Unreal for 1,000.
Remote island 120 miles west of Costa Rica in Jurassic Park. Jack.
What is Isla Nublar?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's go Mobile 6.
This ride-sharing service changed the game in 2009 when it allowed people to book a car that's available near their location. Jack, you went there first.
What is Uber?
Yes, that's correct. 3,000. I didn't know it was 2009. Makes me feel
Yeah,
old.
2009, really? Mobile 4.
Half the world's population received this thanks to apps from CCN, CNN, BBC, and more. Jack.
What is the news?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's finish out the category.
Due to the pandemic, this application is the Apple App Store's most downloaded app. Jack.
What is Netflix?
No, I'm sorry. AJ?
What is Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom Jeopardy.
Oh.
All right. TV Guide says for 1,000.
Community college football players hope to realize their dreams of competing at the next level. Looking for a show.
I don't know the name.
Speaking of Netflix, what is Last Chance U? Last Chance U. All right, back to you, AJ.
TV Guide for 8.
A successful family man worries that his 4 children are losing touch with Black culture because they are growing up in an affluent, mostly white neighborhood. AJ.
Is Blackish.
Yes, that is correct.
TV Guide for 6.
Right. Following a hamburger restaurateur and his quirky family in this animated sitcom. Jack.
What is Bob's Burgers?
Yes, that's the one.
Try and a hat 1,000.
These medieval people never wore home tenants. Tell that to the gift shops. AJ?
What are Vikings?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. I'm on a PF for 2.
Fastest growing social media platform, 2021, 2022. Jack.
What is TikTok?
Yes, TikTok. Sound like a clock would make. All right, back to you.
Let's finish out the category.
All right. A period of rapid economic growth. Jack?
What is Boom?
Yes.
Let's go try and a hat 4.
Wearing a hat keeps you warm by preventing this from escaping your head. KP.
What is Heat?
Can you be more specific, please?
What is Body Heat?
Yes, that's what we're looking for. Body heat is correct.
Let's go hats for 2.
Colors of these hats are used to distinguish roles on a construction site and for safety. Jack?
What are hard hats?
That is correct.
God, with that delay, I was like, is that wrong? Really? TV Guide says 4.
A singing competition in which artists perform in disguise. KP?
What is the Masked Singer?
Yes, the Fox Show Masked Singer. That is correct. And we have our final clue here. You guys like leaving the small clues left, but it's all right with this clue. Danielle LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence rekindled their Karate Kid rivalry as adults. Jack?
What is Cobra Kai?
That is correct. That brings you to 4,800. AJ at 3,400. KP at 2,800. You're going to be picking first again in the double Jeopardy round right after this. All right, KP. Last double Jeopardy round of the whole tournament with these categories. 2 daily doubles, of course. Rock, paper, scissors. It's funny you mentioned that earlier there, AJ.
Let's go.
Also a baseball team.
Oh,
Add a letter
It's better be.
and leadership titles. All right, KP, where are you going to go?
did I finish the last one? I got the last one right. Yeah, I guess so.
No, you're in 3rd place.
Oh, that's why. Gotcha. Okay. I get so excited about baseball. It's throwing me off here. All right, let's go for it. Let's go baseball for 2,000.
Young people. AJ.
Oh God, I buzzed too quick.
Need to answer.
Astros. I don't know.
No.
The Astros.
Young people.
Young. What?
Cubs. Cubs. Young people.
Oh.
Young
That-
gay people.
All right.
I guess bears are people. Yeah. that-
Well,
it's people are called Cubs too, like Cub Scouts. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
That was a tricky one. That was a good one.
That
that
was
was
good.
2000.
Yeah. All right, let's stick with it. Let's go baseball 16.
The United States Army's premier direct action raid force.
Easier said who?
Cycle through this baseball team names. No, not right out of time.
Is it the Mariners?
No, Mariners. No,
Mariners.
Rangers.
How many?
Rangers lead the way.
yeah. Yeah, I do want to go 12. I was wondering if you were getting tricky with the Guardians there. Oh, I shouldn't say
Yeah.
anything else. Yeah.
No. God no. Some believe that seeing this bird means that you have seen a deceased loved one. Jack.
What are the Cardinals?
Yes, that is correct. Cardinals is correct.
Let's go add a letter 2000.
Add a letter to a word. Oh, and by the way, you're doing 2 words here. Add a letter to a word meaning extra to get a word meaning thinly scattered. Yeah, this is a tricky one, guys. What is, I have my answer sheet out. What is spare and spares? Spare and spares. The R, or no, the S there.
Add a letter 12.
Add a letter for a female parent for a way to extinguish a fire. AJ,
What is mother and smother?
that is correct.
All right, let's do paper for 16.
Also, the name of a British newspaper. One of these is legally entrusted to care for another. Jack?
What is the Guardian?
Yeah, you know,
Or
that
a
would
Guardian?
that would have been pretty good for the MLB one.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. All right.
Let's go scissors 12.
Some natives of the Amazon use the teeth of this vicious fish as scissors. Jack?
What are piranha?
Yes, and that was for 12.
Let's go scissors 2000.
3-word name for hydraulics rescue scissors used to cut sheet metal in car wrecks. KP.
Is it me?
Wait, no, it just switched. AJ, on my screen.
What is
switched.
what are the jaws of life?
That is correct. Sorry about that, KP.
All good.
Scissors for 16.
Ordinary scissors will not cut metal. You will need snips, also known by this SH word. Jack again.
What are shears?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's go add a letter 16.
Add a letter to a meal to get this meaning a debut of a new product. KP?
What are lunch and launch?
Yes, that's correct. Lunch and lunch.
Let's go baseball for 8. It hasn't been good to me, but let's try again.
All right. A priest or chaplain in some regions. KP?
What are the Padres?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, let's finish baseball for 4, please.
All right. Jack Sparrow, for example. Jack.
What are the pirates?
I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to laugh at. Yeah, that's correct.
No, all good. It's funny.
Let's go paper 2000.
In 1998, $24,000 was paid for one of these travel mementos from Titanic. I'm sorry. AJ?
What is the ticket?
No, I'm sorry. KP?
What is a postcard?
That is what we were looking for.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Pretty penny for.
I was like, did they have those back then? I guess so.
Pretty penny for a postcard there. All right, back to you.
That makes no, like, how would they send it? Like, what mailman is picking up a postcard from the Titanic?
Well, they did do a lot of mail on the Titanic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go add a letter for 8.
In addition to the cars. All right. Add a letter 8 with this clue. It's the daily double.
Finally.
Okay. Jack has a good lead at 10,800. KP, you're right in the middle at 7,200. AJ behind 2,600. Interesting game here. Crucial moment, debatably.
I've been dying to say this for both these games. Let's make it a true daily double.
Oh no.
Let's go, Chad.
For 14,400. Potentially your game online with this clue. Add a letter to a genre of novel or short story to get a source of disagreement or conflict.
Oh no. What are
I need the answer.
What are thriller and thriller? I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. It's
Shoot.
friction and fiction.
Of course.
So that's going to bring you all the way to 0 there, KB. I'm sorry.
Had to do it. It happens.
But there's still plenty of game. You have to remind yourself that, KP, as we go to the next clue with you.
Let's try to get back in it. Let's go rock for 2000.
That hurt. Answer is the other daily double.
Oh no!
Of
Up
course.
to 2000 for you there, KP.
Yeah, let's go 2000.
All right.
Let's rock
I
this.
figures. Okay, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that with this clue. One of the 3 classes of rock, this one accounts for more than 3/4 of the exposed rock on land.
Oy. What is igneous?
No, I'm sorry there, KP. It's
Sedimentary.
Yeah.
All right.
Negative 2000 for you there, KP, and no
Oof.
daily doubles.
Feel buried.
It's all right. There's still plenty of games still. I know
Yep.
it's hard to say that, but back to
Yep.
you.
Let's go leadership for 2000.
Title of monarchs in Persia and Afghanistan. Jack?
What is a sultan?
No. KP?
What is a Shah?
Yes, that brings you out of the hole. There you go. You're at 0. All right. Back to you, KP.
All right. Deep breaths. Let's go leadership 16.
Monarchs in the ancient Egyptian period from 3150 BC to 30 BC were given this title. Jack?
What are pharaohs?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's go scissors 4.
There's a chance you heard this piece of advice during your childhood. Don't do this mobile action with scissors. KP?
What is to run?
Yes, don't run with your scissors.
Let's go scissors 8.
Instead of using a pair of scissors, use this to turn your sensitive documents into confetti. KP again.
What's a shredder?
Yes, that's correct. Back at the office.
Let's go leadership 12.
President of the United States is not only the leader of the USA, but also this, meaning all nations live in liberty. AJ?
What is the leader of the free world?
That's correct.
Add a letter for 4.
Add a letter to a parking spot for your car to get a load of trash. KP?
What are lot and
Sorry.
loot? Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's not it. Anyone else want to take advantage? Garage and garbage.
Oh.
Rock for 16.
Lodestone, a naturally magnetic rock, contains this elemental metal.
Oh, what?
AJ?
What is iron?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh god, thank God. Okay. Either iron or tin. Okay. Leadership titles for 4.
The person selected for this religious leadership title is summoned at the Vatican, followed by the conclave. KP?
Who is the Pope?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's go rock for 12.
A 2021 documentary celebrates this legend who, after leaving Ike, reinvented herself, becoming the queen of rock and roll. KP?
Who was Tina Turner?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's go paper 12.
A large flat briefcase used to hold papers and other loose materials. Jack?
What is a folder?
No. KP?
What is a binder?
No.
Ugh.
Oh.
What's a portfolio?
Let's go leadership 8.
As Germany's head of government, they hold this title, not president. Jack?
What is chancellor?
Yes, that's going to bring you to an even 10,000 as we have 2 categories left.
Paper 8.
This name for a small folded promotional pamphlet comes from the French for stitched together. Jack?
What is a brochure?
Yes, that's correct.
Let's finish it out.
Hyphenated term that refers to individual sheets held in a binder. AJ?
What is loose leaf?
Yes, that's correct. And we have 2 clues left in that rock category.
Rock for 4.
Utah state rock used to produce heat and electricity. KP?
What is coal?
Yes, coal is correct. And we are going to move on to our last clue. Lion Rock looms over this administrative region of China. What is Hong Kong? Hong Kong.
That is
All right.
hotly debated, sir.
Yeah, this was interesting round. Jack leading 10,800, KP 1,600, and AJ at 5,800. Let's see what we're dealing with in the final Jeopardy of this tournament. U.S. currency. Interesting. All right, we'll see how this turns out after this. It has come to this moment, the final Jeopardy of the tournament. Here's the clue in U.S. currency. Providing both an interior and exterior view, this building is the only to be featured on more than one current U.S. paper currency. 30 seconds, contestants. Good luck. All right. Coming into the game in this final, KP, you did play it risky there in the game, and you rightfully so, I think is the right move, but you turned up on the wrong side, but you were here at Final Jeopardy. You came in at 1,600 and you wrote down, what the heck is the Lincoln Memorial? No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. $5 bill only there. And how much you risked? I am assuming all of it you did. Brings you down to 0. Earlier, you have a clue you were in the lead, 24,800. You accumulated that. So that plus that equals 24,800. That's your 2-game score.
At least I avoided having to do any difficult math, so I'll count that as a win.
Yes, of course. Thank you for playing. AJ, you came in second place this game, and you wrote down was Independence Hall located in Philadelphia. That's correct. Inside of the Declaration of Independence signing, $2 bill, and $100 bill, as you know, is the outside. You wagered
Everything. I bet everything.
Bringing it to 11,600. Earlier, you have come in at 18,000, which brings you to 29,600. That's your 2-game total. And now, Jack, you wrote down what is not important because I won. You did the math. You are correct, but it doesn't matter. We got to go through our official business. You wagered nothing, 10,800. Earlier, you have acquired 20,000, which brings you to 30,800.
Oh,
congratulations,
my God.
AJ. I mean, not AJ, Jack. You have won the second chance tournament, and you are now a champion. Congratulations, Jack.
What a finish. Congrats, Jack.
Oh
Great
my
job, AJ.
God.
AJ, good
I
job.
was
That is the
freaking
hardest
out.
final you have ever done on the show.
Yeah.
I was
got it.
freaking out because I genuinely had no idea on the question, and AJ, you did get into my head, so I had to calculate it like 4 times.
Let me do my monologue. All right, and we'll see you in the next episode of Zoom Jeopardy as we return the regular play. See you again. Wow, congrats, Jack. You deserve it. Dominant.
That's the face
All
of a
three of you
winner right
deserve
there.
everything. How do you know that, AJ? That was impressive.
Okay, so $100 bill, I need Independence Hall on it, and then I just ran through my head. I was like, all the backs of the main currency are like random buildings. I'm like, okay, so it's not the 1, it's not the 5, like any of those. I can't think of anything to duplicate it. I'm like, what's on the back of the $2 bill?
I just say that was an epic answer from Jack.
I would have guessed Capitol Hill. I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea.
No, yeah. When I was reading, I was like Washington D.C., right? And seeing AJ's and KP's reaction to AJ getting right, I'm like, Well, I mean, Jack did his math, and this